Hello, chat. Today is the day of love. And what do we love more than each other? We love video games. And because we love video games, we are going to be doing something fun. Like most of us who are probably single, we're going to be probably playing video games. However, I am not single. But today, or just for the stream, I am. I got confirmation of my girlfriend that I'm allowed to play a dating simulator for Valentine's Day. So that's what I'm going to do. And what dating simulator could we possibly be playing? Here we go. Oh god. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, it's lagging. Oh god. I should have tested to see if this is gonna work. Okay. I guess that intro was just too much. Today we're going to be playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. So this was an official game release. Gosh, when was this? This is an official KFC game released Community Hub. Let's see. I want to see when this thing was made. It was released in 2019. I don't know why, but it was. So we're gonna be playing it. Here's everybody that did this. Settings. Let's see here. Full screen. Turn the master volume down. Let's do prioritize speed. Because if that intro was anything to go off by, this might be a bad stream. New game. Tell us your name. We're gonna do JT plush game. Slightly choppy. I don't like that. You sleep softly as the Jesus Christ. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through your window of your modest student apartment. Can I press space? Oh, I can. The world is peaceful and oh god, serenade. You could stay in this moment forever, or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school. It's no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you. Oh my god, I can't speak. The prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will he cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. I'd better make sure I arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just when you need to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, JT Plush Game. Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm not? What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by a master chef parent, she always held herself to very high standards. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with university, school of ugh. Hold on, let me drink of water first. But with universities, but with the what? Holy cow! Hold on. But with the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning famous 3-day only semesters. 3-day? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you prep talk her? Let's prep talk. She's our friend. Let's prep talk. Remember last month when you saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet that handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have 3 killer bangs. Did I say that right? Alright. Can you believe I cut them myself? You could definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! Oh, it's Ashley. Ashley. Oh my god, Ashley. Ashley. What is that spelling? My arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Ow, dick. You leave JT Plush Game shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. Okay, thank you. Thank you, game. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really, really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you can see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he's styling his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van. You rang? Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, give me a second. You guys see it, right? You see it, right? Okay, let's get Jotaro off our screen. I've never watched this anime. Actually, that's a lie. I've read it. You rang? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam. But substantially more devious. I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? Do you think they just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to tell off these two, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. I click back onto my thing. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid push hard against the window directly next to you. Oopsies. I think it's broken. I don't like him, and so I don't like voicing him either. Reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I'm named after Pop Pop. My Pop Pop. He's old. Someone like this also be a student at the school. He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm JT Plush Game. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks in the building ahead of you. Is it just me or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand on the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves... Where the hell's that? Keep themselves busy, chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium. In front of class. I need to take a picture of this. People are gonna think I'm fucking weird. No, quiet down, everyone. Who's this unreasonably cute pup? Oh, that's me. Who's that unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? And why can he speak English? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor of the CEO at UCSAL. That's gonna be a bitch to say, isn't it? Thought I heard footsteps upstairs. I'm home alone for the whole week, so yeah. Please call me Professor Dog, and I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof! Oh my god, this stream's gonna make me bark. Holy cow. What a cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess the only dog's nose is capable of picking up all the... I just had an idea. Hold on. Does this exist? Okay, it doesn't exist. Thank God. Thought about it though. I will not say what I thought it was. But let's just say it's got the waz. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you. Swirl of cherry blossoms petals fills the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close those windows. And then he walks in. Oh. I'm not blushing, chat, but I'm just saying. It's him. This is a great screenshot. Oh my god. He walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew someone could be this handsome? Time stands still. Am I a girl in this? I just realized. Can I just be gay for Colonel Sanders, please? Oh my gosh, that is not... There we go. It's him. If it's my favorite student, Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. What name? What voice should I give this immaculate man? I'm just gonna put this in. Oh wait, whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. Actually, sure, fuck it, we'll do that. And then Colonel Sanders. There we go. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of the desk. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Swept against a bead across your brow, you feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open up that window back. Oh, whoops, let me go back to here. Okay. Maybe we should open that window back up before the faucet pits melts into the puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were just in the same kindergarten class. And what's with your really weird insults? Besides, when JT Plush Game sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, and hot. Why is he fine, though? Hi, Aspen. Aspen, I need you to confirm with everybody that you gave me permission to play a dating simulator. Professor Dog steps in to settle this class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, and there might even be adorably tiny food. Yes, yes, okay, thank you. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track to be out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Have fun? Okay, I love you. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his silent wheels. You're trying to see a student Sprinkles is referring to who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class burst out into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you are definitely needing a multivitamin. You could be taking better care of yourself. How does it know? You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart is tough and well known. You decide to try Butter Up and give him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I think, chat, we should give him the chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and reach with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks in. Jesus Christ. As he locks onto you. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Yum. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. I need to get my cords in check. Holy cow. Oh, hold on. The cable management is killing me right now. Cable management! We love it. Oh. I am not supposed to be upside down. So this is kind of killing me. Oh, my head. My little red in the face chat. It's because of Colonel Sanders. I promise. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare for your minds to be open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you left standing in front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, JTPG, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me. If you're interested. He's so fine. I would sit by my best friend. Who would sit by their crush in school? Let's be real. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnificent personality. And there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get the chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settled in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me? This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and focus sharper. Here comes question 1. Oh, son of a... Undertale. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to triage. Chicken is to feather. That's right. Let's go. What's the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. That's right. Actually, I think it's your hands. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. Aspen. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yes, he's a good. Damn it. Your total score is 4 out of 5. Only one wrong. Not too shabby. You might just be doing all right, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. Makes sense that the school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shush. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Why did she go... Jeez, look at him. Indeed, that smell is. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head and contains glimmer in the light. Continents, glimmer in light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. Hi, Mega Noob. Hi, Ethan. I love you. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if it says, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect kind of fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve perfect balance and flavor. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and scribbling notes as fast as they can. That's all I'll say about that. Who do you think we won? Your stupid secret recipe, dude? Aw, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. Looks around nervously to see if anyone is laughing at his sick burn. We're to see what zinger Ashley has prepped to follow, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold up in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Take one of the pieces of fried chicken and out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Whoa, what the hell? Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Along with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. See you in the morning. Chat. What do we do? I think try to identify every flavor. Somebody's coming to pick something up from the house, so I'm trying to make sure that I know when they're here. I think we should savor every moment that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure heavenly. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love for a man? For flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to take a break in the silence. Colonel, I wondered if you could if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly is on that chicken? How bold to you to come out and ask. Oh, what the fuck? Where did you get that from? It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortunate and establish my legacy for all times as I open the chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. It's clear you're not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt you to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient I can't tell I use. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, Wow, you never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some of that if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is looking in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I'm graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now's the perfect moment to share your personality to him. Wow him with a big idea that adds additional ingredient to no. Neg him to show your own strength. Be modest and thoughtful, alright? If you want somebody to love you, just be yourself, but a better version of yourself. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors are complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, JT Plush Game. I'm sure you'll be a great success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they can need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, so maybe kids to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. Why do you sound like Joe Swanson? Whoops. For today's lesson, we will be cooking with our partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey! How you doing? Where's the doggy? He's with my parents. Oh, they took him? Yeah, so I'm alone. Yeah. Yeah, having a great time. Yeah. See ya! That was my aunt. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, JT Plush Game. I'll prepare a station. You as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Oh my gosh. Who do you want to be Miriam's partner? Clank, easily. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not even have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Hit you? I hardly know you. Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that it's a sign of affection. Looks like you 2 will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you 2, for today's lesson, we're going to be keeping it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare. It seems easy enough. It's fancy. You don't even know. and you don't even know and you don't even need to cook it. My grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy, holy cow, they are actually really good though. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. I think mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I can't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing her whole face to go beet red, embarrassed to quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like the things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and if you keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No. Jeez, Van. While you're over here crushing JT Plush games here, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Oh, heck yeah, man. Holy cow. What is this boss music? Holy cow. This is insane. I'm turning up for you guys. A little low. Alright. Back we go. Colonel Sanders returns, ours full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley and Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like JT Plush Game was struggling, so we offered them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fates and food. Maybe one day you might even be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever. Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, it might be a better partner. I might make a better part of you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Do you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear: she's coming for Colonel. If you don't watch out, Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn in your forever bestie. I kind of want the Colonel. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bigger with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect that format, okay? Turn to Colonel Sanders, that's confirmed, to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chooses me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements from the contracts and handshakes. I took on JT Plush Game as my partner for this activity and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say that you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has JT Plush Game's natural talent or their loyalty. Jeez, Colonel. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you a feeling of proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that the tension and remote in your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potato to perfectly creamy mash in texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavors. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps that you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours out a smooth brown gravy smothered in your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds the spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork for that small moment. All of the madness and pressure in his crazy world stops. I need to take a drink. Your eyes lock the moment as electric time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. You see as Ashley with her sinister look. Yeah, looking real sinister there. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. and then filled with rage, and without thinking, you fling the spork mashed potatoes right in the Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. No! Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the jib of mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with this much love and integrity? Hold on right there, JTPG game. We do not waste food in the room cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you will both be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I ask potatoes face? Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. And this new, in a few minutes, are prepared his full meal. Gaze upon my spectacular braised tentacle of octopus with my slinky solid water sauce. Placed on a battle axe, blade forged in my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will look all with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite off his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think this octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up by Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then is almost immediately back to his obvious self. Oblivious self. Oopsies. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the entire crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It appears that Pop's enthusiasm for trying through things despite obvious danger has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor here makes enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all this nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. Follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that he finds inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, JTPG game. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night. Never stopping, never resisting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere that is your long sad sigh. Well, forget about him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. Whoa, headphones fell off. What the hell is that? I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me? Oh, how dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef at an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? See, rhyming on purpose is just a coincidence. But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Oh, shoot. What will you do? Holy cow, we're gonna defend. You decided to defend. Which defense will you choose? I guess, trepidation? You close your eyes, type, and then open one just to squint and see the Spark Monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spark Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Fat lot of good that defense did. We're gonna attack. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down, baby. Your chow down does 2 damage. The fire in your belly made you stronger. Spark Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spark Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws the energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow large and more intimidating. How will you spawn? Attack. Decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love! Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spark Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready for rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spark Monster uses Ultitensile. Whatever. Does 2 damage. You take much more damage. You're not going to survive the battle. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Buff up. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and quite frankly a little gassy. You're attack tune or you're more likely to be spugged. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with Love. Does 1 damage. Spark Monster is oozing the cheese onto the lawn. Cheese sauce on the lawn of the quad. I wonder who will go have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spark Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens! Pot Pie Power Pinch! Whew. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spark Monster is defeated. You saved me. Yeah, the ninja Spark Monster spews steam in the night. We're not playing Undertale. Finish him, okay? We're fine. No student will ever walk the quad of fear again. The monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready? Your final attack. You will never survive my student tent alone destruction. Spark Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks in awe. What was that spin he did? You continue to surprise me with your 2+ game. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook. Upon closer inspection, it's so much more. The Book of Magic Spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name is signed out is Borko. The name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In this tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank them, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. A little laggy. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Oh, what the heck? Whoops. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Oh, whoops. Hello. There we go. Meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter of the Spark Monster, she launches into a story from... Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I may be, I think I might like Clink. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a total sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? I bet. No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at school. He didn't even go, and it was also the convertible that he himself rode at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translator there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel... Oh, God. Sorry, excuse me. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever to attend University Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Haha, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real? Well, if he's not into me, why didn't you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes lights up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me with a botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and if I did him a favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me. A flavor was like anything I ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with your meaning of spices here. Dang liberals. Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would have loved to know more about the new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Make up a fake ingredient. I would never do that to Colonel Sanders. I love him too much. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes light up imagining the thing, and you figure that you satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does the thumbs typing on her phone. You can't quite see. It's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm what she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you interrupted. A wind rushes in and blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. I'm gonna quickly take a screenshot because I just want to send this. I want to send this to the Discord because oh my god. Holy cow, somebody got my freaking video on their recommended. That's awesome. Alright, we're just gonna send that. Okay. And there we go. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. But after acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it into running free in the course line. I wish that dude, I wish I was that horse. Alright, everything's good. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut. I mean, God damn it! Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, JT plus James just gets really nervous around people they like. What the hell, dude? I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame the girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder. but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Hey, yo! Act like not interested in them, but really try to get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping and try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class and distracting the rest of us. Who wants to learn? That was not a coherent sentence. Now you've upset them. Oh, when you're just an emperor of cooking, aren't you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you know. A good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panic. Panic? And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Finally get a look at what they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after you encountered with the spork monster. That same book that I found last night in the quad? Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hid the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've gotten Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in the mouth. We're playing. Before you could dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of one of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clink must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Womp. Who do you think you are talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clink, but Clink shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely you must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena last, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspiration to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. He rubs his furry dog belly. He loves it. Gosh, I can't read. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to this class. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. Which you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you missed the most important parts. When you come up to Sprinkles, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, JT Plush game? Naturally, this appears to be a quite simple platter. What item do you want to sample? The dog biscuit. Because the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a shape made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps. Reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps and bites upon your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. Shoot! The entire class looks in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Can this be the end? Getting between a dog and his bone probably isn't a great choice. Game over! You can get game over in dating simulators? I thought that was just in Doki Doki. Okay, let's try that again. I shit you not. Oh god, we're gonna have to speedrun through this. I am going to be completely honest with you. I'm definitely gonna get KFC after this. I think I'm faking ingredient. Cause part of me is hungry, but also this makes me want to have some KFC. Let's get a closer look. I just realized his hair's in the shape of a star. That's cool. There. Colonel Sanders jump scare. A shimmering pepper or glass. Let's do a shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body's not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Ooh. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Sorry, I think I got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to and find everybody staring at you. Pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now he's gone forever. You think yourself, Jesus should pay better attention. Great. What's the popcorn do? Is it pause button? Can I save? Wait, load? Ooh. Oh, we're halfway done with the game. How long have I been streaming for? Okay, I've only been streaming for like an hour. Okay, cool. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and her rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Step up and tell him you're on. Screw it. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it. And so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, JTPG game. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely you put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a sports... Excuse me. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until I return on the timer! Whoa, just in a huge light blast in your face. Reading the words timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly to a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's the original quote by me, in any case you were wondering. I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, you made mashed potatoes and gravy in day one, and you feel like you could really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Alright, that's wrong. Shit! What do you think, JTPG game? Get your head in the game! When you see it. Shh, didn't happen. It's not 100 degrees Celsius, is it? You're on. Okay. Let's go. It always boils 100 seconds after you turn the heat on. Sure, that's wrong. Son of a bitch. What is 100 degrees Celsius? Sorry, I'm American. I don't know this stuff. 100 degrees C. 212 degrees Fahrenheit? Really? Alright. Cool. Here we go. Oh, you're on, suckers. That's right, but how would you have gone into school without knowing that? When I get around my furry belly, let that excite you for blah blah blah. You're wanting to season this chicken for your cookie. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 11. That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Channel wagon intensifies. Now that you got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of your mind? trust. That's wrong. I'm begging to get it together. Get out, my dog. Next question. Damn it. Classmates are ruining you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. Now, what would be a good time to understand? So, what does it come from? That's wrong. How the... Whatever. You know what? Purple time. Next question. Try to shut out the noise. What is the sense of success? Sizzling. That's wrong. Yep. Game over. Okay. Did I press give up by accident? Okay. Dang, I suck. Okay. Celsius. Damn it. Dude! The 6th bite of 87. Ah, there we go. Holy cow. Real quickly, chat. Me and my girlfriend are watching Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's playthrough. And my girlfriend has not seen FNAF. She does not know the lore. She doesn't know jack shit about it. And so we are watching FNAF 4. And we get to the bite of 87. And I have never in my life seen anybody's blind reaction to it. It was the funniest thing. I got a video of it, but I probably won't show it because, you know, privacy. However, she might play FNAF on stream. We'll see. Okay. Start up and say you're on. Let's do this. Okay. Celsius. 11. Vigilance. That's wrong. Okay, so it's gratitude. Okay. I need to get the KFC lore. Keep it specific. Son of a bitch. Okay. Next question. Bubbling. That's wrong. Really? Okay. Just press give up or try again. I keep on like fast clicking. Dude, I suck at this. Holy hell. Okay. 100 degrees Celsius. 11 herbs and spices. Gratitude. I should probably be reading that. The shoulder of Orion. That's... What? Hold on, what? Try to shut the noise down and focus on your cooking. Silence. That's right. When you taste your cooking, they will be taken with that. Okay, I see. I believe in you, JT Plush Game. He's actually cheering you on. Oh my gosh, he's so sweet. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you make a mess makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now you can think about this Colonel Sanders. No, get him out of your head. How many spoonfuls? What a hunk! God damn! I know, right? You know what? You shouldn't be focused on a challenge. You're failing behind. Colonel Sanders walking on the beach. What does it have to do? Jesus Christ, woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over there, Ashley's already begun plating elements in this colorful complex. To make a time, you toss your biscuit dough into the stand mixture. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing your fellow appliance utilized in kitchen battle, but sometimes means sacrificing your personal touch. You might not have any hands, JT Plush Game does. This is good chef needs will be touched dough. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get by far by doing the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands in the mixer and rescue dough before it's over mixed. JT Plush Game, no! But you're not fast enough. Your hands get stuck in the mixer. What you often find is that an easy way can turn out much more difficult. Look, your hands keep going. Oh, that's too bad. Here's complete. Is that it? No. No! I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse, chat. We're doing it again. And we're doing it correctly. Okay. I want to impress Colonel Sanders. Okay. 100 degrees Celsius. 11 herbs and spices. Gratitude. A small town where you're born. A small town where dreams were born. Okay, got it. Silence. That's right. I believe in you, JT Plush game. Okay, now I can think about it as Colonel Sanders. Oh, wow. I know, right? You know what? You should be focused on your challenge. You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot the next question. Colonel Sanders' wedding. What does that have to do with crowd spectacular fried chicken, baking biscuits? Woo, woo. You're really struggling to keep up at the next station. Okay, so it's the same. So I guess there's no possible way to do this, huh? Okay. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look into your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a complete dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me a winner by default. No, it would be fair to compare you to on account of JC Plush Game's injury. You see Sprinkles beginning to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto your dish. I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to the dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find... Oh, sorry. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes so good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask JC Plush Game to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dunk, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese, croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways tender nougat, sorry, and pearls of blueberry jelly? I don't know. But that looks good as hell. What is that? Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity is in your strong suit, isn't it, Ashley? Oh, you? As he places a sauce-covered finger on lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Push up between... Internalize the rage. Your rage burns so intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire into ash. They fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. God damn it! Embarrassing to shame you by your poor Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run to the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fire. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler, and that was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sometimes this guy could really use a hug. I've resolved then, and then that... Oh my god. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best that I've had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes his focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spark Monster! Gorko, the Spark Monster, is here to fight a hero. Is there anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? Sorry, that was him. I'm sorry, Goku. Goku. I'm sorry, Goku, but I could have sworn we already had battled yesterday. That was Borok. My twin and I, Gorko, I'm here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borok, Gorko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really, but we're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. Just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that, and if you could take it back, I would. I think what JTPG is trying to say, can't we be friends? Life is too short for making enemies. I suppose we don't really need to fight, it's just that I've gotten these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and he's come up with a quick idea. Jump on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at the school until one day some mean kids with magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely, Borko used to have a copy or somewhere along the way. I've lost it. If you could find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. You should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be here. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in this kitchen of life. JT+ game. Together, I'm sure we could defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Personal invite. Can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Holy shit! Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and texture. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perks up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to be paired with something spicy, something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. You should reveal your new creation or keep it secret. I trust him. And I feel as if we tell him our secret, he might reveal his own. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original recipe. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach in your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxury hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until the spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think best of this moment. You can offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sensible kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in a moment. You realize now that it'd be a perfect time to do some snooping. What the frick, dude? No! Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on. Ooh! Look at this. A silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further expression, you realize it's then. God, I'm so. Jeez. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair Therian isn't just silver in color, but it's actually made of spun silver. Tap on an item. Okay, let's look at the candle. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the cell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in lake?
Summer of 69?
No, it's one of the secret recipes of great. It says...
Let's go outside.
You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond.
Then a ghost
A student.
pops up. Are you thinking about it?
Heading out of the world on a quest to avenge my death?
Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I can just tell you my name right now. It's...
Can you see I'm in the middle of something?
You open the window, crack... You open the window, crack, and the ghost of student is swept with a breeze.
Tap on an item. Let's look at the chicken.
You noticed a very realistic...
This.
You noticed a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the counter table. When you pick it up, you realize that it isn't realistic. It's real.
Taxidermy. Must have been important Colonel Sanders when he was alive. When it was alive.
A note clipped on the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." You open the door of Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging with him. Take a while from here and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You hear yourself a deep hug bringing in his scent. They say at home. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Shit. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders turning as he has a new dish that he's been working on and he wants to taste it. Try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look quite good on you.
Oh crap, the jacket!
You're gonna take it off. I'm cold.
I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and I thought this might warm me up.
Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots closer to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer?
Suddenly everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow and you should be thinking about what you're going to cook!
Jesse, we need a cook.
I should be home studying. Overall, take off the jacket and run for the door.
But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakdown gives you pause. You stop yourself.
Colonel?
Yes, JTPG game.
I honestly think that this may be the beginning of something wonderful. Oh, him.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late in the night and drift off into slumber.
Dream sequence!
Look at all the cool things. Look at that great art. Oh, the dude's dead. That's right.
You awake in a beautiful morning, Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Oh my god. What? Today is the day that can change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient that you just learned about. Some justifications isn't even legal. But if the recipe is secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's me delicious.
Meticulous. God, I can't speak.
You taste Colonel Sanders' food and takes you on a journey. When we return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous!
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Take him down a peg.
Flatter him.
Such confidence, such courage. Could it be the world's greatest gift in cookery?
Flatter him.
You know, I think we might make a great team.
A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly.
Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak, and only answer you can find to run to the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits no more. You get home and find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you, and I got worried that something might have happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get up to speed on the stage of Saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! I think I can believe that.
I'm out of water. Dang it.
Because I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful, and I'm not that kind of girl. Yikes. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know you, you little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Uh-oh.
What did I just come in on? Oh, I am talking to my best friend after I spent a night with Colonel Sanders.
Did you just say skydiving as if it's a typical first day to go talking with the pressure cooker?
And no, I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her the whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
Oh. You what? Nothing happened, but
The emotional connection, wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do.
together with your bestie, you feel like you could do anything.
When you arrive at school, you encounter the rivals in the quad.
You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp the fact.
Because, you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can have your swirly dip, too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person in the school?
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, JT Plush Game, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're just twisting my words, and I won't have it.
You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain.
Doesn't look like you can go. Oh wait, him.
Doesn't look like you can go any further without cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as
it appears things are close to boiling over.
a naturally intrusive person. He senses that something's going on. Is everyone excited about the final day of school? JT Plush Game, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back to fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing, complimenting her?
But what about my flavor of delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear that your passion about your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say that it was bland.
Excuse me, JT Plush Game. I am more capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of food. See you inside, JT Plush Game. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is,
you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from
how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take upon the spell book that you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's that book! It looks like bad news. There's something I found
Lying around, it appeared to be some sort of grimoire, but
I don't really believe it's
in that magic stuff.
a grimoire, like a book of spells? I don't know who would spend that much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful.
I think I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page, covered with the arcane warnings. Oh my gosh. Cast only in case of extreme emergency.
It says around the edges of the page.
I can use a spell here that says it will erase anyone who I choose from all memories. If I scrub it out, Colonel Sanders would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you.
Oh, you got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
I'm gonna do it because I feel like if I pass, me and Colonel can have that bond again. And if I truly love him, chat, then I'm sure that we will fall in love again. You begin to recite the spell, but you stumble on the words, and the only effect it seems to have is make you forget what it is that you were doing. Damn it. All right. After looking at the page again, it comes rushing back to you.
Am I stuck in a loop? Okay, fine. Don't do that, bro.
You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class.
Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for
The students arrive.
He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
Why am I yawning so much?
I don't know why.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I
Sure, you have something to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and gets to breathe quickly.
He must be hungry.
Let's see what happens.
Sprinkle stops in his tracks and he focuses on the window. The room is dead silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel
Perched on a tree outside. Sprinkle turns his feral and runs
around the window of the classroom and begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence!
I just mute myself. No, I don't.
Terrence, I told you to never come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over but doesn't say anything back. You wonder,
is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
I just become satisfied by his presence.
Has been felt by not only Terrence but the other squirrels in hearing distance.
He returns to his professional tone.
Ahem. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I apologize for my outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, JC Blushkin, for reminding me to dole out this indissable bit of wisdom. You see,
before we can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over in the classroom.
Sprinkles interrupted by words and sparks from the back of the room.
I told you to save it after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical whirrings. But no, you gotta show off your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan, J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well that doesn't make it for a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps of his panel, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
Whoa. No amount of seasonings
would make me want to eat that, Clank. Whoa, Clank bursts out a clump completely
deep-fried sneaker, considering that he himself has wheels, not feet.
So I'm trying to sure where that came from.
In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay.
Clank slowly rolls out of the room and
alone with a shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they see the entire thing go out. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, but it's kind of pissed me off.
Nothing like a loud public
breakup to cast a pallor over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. We mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition,
there's a very beautiful soul nearby that is in need of a pep talk.
Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash that tiny mug, spilling several droplets off of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious
treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke.
Even if the source of her frustration is just a silly boy.
I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud so you don't need...
Out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane.
Why? Why am I yawning so much? Miriam brightens up,
imagining the wind rushing through her short veins, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. Oh. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion right off in his sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a ranch big enough for both of us, for whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop and Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first
someone they show a little interest anyhow.
Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet I'm I couldn't tell you why I'm yawning so much, though. Oh, you're pep talking Miriam. You completely missed out on lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea on how to spend your time before the exam. I need to go blow my nose. Good lord. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is the location of your final test. Final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van and supposed Man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipes you've been working on. JT's Plush Game's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months making this dish comes to the second nature of you, and you are able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. JT Plush Game, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm taking a visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing my victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's not too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry. Last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you the cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick when the oven timer goes off. Fess up. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with all buttered crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I could smell that it was made with a heaping pile of TLC. But it'll probably stop burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down on the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except you cook with everything you've got. You step up with a cook-off of a lifetime. You said the mac and cheese plus a pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that will push you over the edge of victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely preparing to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve something perfect. His original recipe, whatever that is, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts to full 10 of 10. What a frenzy of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders bathers his chicken and levitates to the air. Egg wash. Miriam fiercely injects ingredients in an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, batter blast. God, I cannot speak. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops up sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shadow personality spatula. Even Clank gets on it. $5 pressure cook point chicken. Oh my god. $5 pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when is Clank learn to speak English? It's a singularity that was foretold. We might even let it happen. We mustn't let it happen. Or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own. You're desperate to not see her win another battle. You should take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic. Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you got the passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees you've chosen to win by your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, JT Plush Game. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, JT Plush Game, since we've been little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You're trying to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done. But I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly to your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient! However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get an eye of new from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl the air. Bubbling up in the dark cloud, the thickness congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve, the store monster.
Steve, wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We spark monsters are many, but Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle.
So I say you're doing pretty all right.
Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Do you mind? See the spark monster that you got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and actually summoned me, huh?
Ha! Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spark pup back in my old country.
You can feel Spark Monster winding up
To tell a very long involved story
You don't know exactly where
where they came up from, but
it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stand.
stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in mod school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class and I woke up. He tells a mysterious stare at Steve and he takes a hint.
Never mind, I'll
Tell you later. Good luck. Alright. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know if you could ever win. Extra power. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. The air turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing for this entire life for. Yes, JT Plush Game. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. Fire even summoned immediately fades back out.
You're up to my inspiring monologue.
Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, blah, 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 blah. I will show you my world, my cookery.
You begin to levitate off the ground.
Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you could do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked
In the oven and it can't be served.
Well, don't worry, dear JC Blush Game. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. I'm impressed with your fortitude. Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps on your station right behind you. I'm here to help.
You managed to make mac and cheese in time.
Time almost up. You're gonna need it. For Colonel Sanders,
What about the test? What will you do? What about the rules?
following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds the delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine our forces, we could become the perfect food union? Time's up, students! The time expired the moment that everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students.
Pop, clink. From off screen, you hear a pure innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying.
Sounds like come from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind? Inside the class, we see Pop hang on a
Broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now.
Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, how am I supposed to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pops is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks! Clink! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
Wait to hear the signature word, beep, or other
Onomatopoeia, but there is none. Somehow it must have gone unplugged. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. There's only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects.
Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now you may describe your dish.
I've made, holy cow, tender onion noodles and savory soup.
My word, it's so delicate that the teeny tiny,
Narutomaki I spy
afloat on its itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked off myself. Sprinkles carefully sifts around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime. Would anyone like a taste?
Oh, come on, I'm not
One
one
of those dogs who doesn't floss. Even I've had a really cute electric toothbrush for a dog. For dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it by myself.
In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured.
Not that it took much. It was just a thimble's worth of soup. A plus. Rarely do I taste a dish with much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam, overjoyed, she gives you a big hug. Thank you, JTPG Game, for helping me believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made. Uni over smooth egg custard with an axe hue urchin shell topped with caviar.
Loki looks good.
Did you skewer the top of an urchin with spines from a second different color type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my kind of brand. Does it not look cool?
Sprinkles leans in and sniffs at the uni, but he can't
Get his nose close on account of all the spikes.
He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Please be gentle, my cuisine.
I never thought that I would ever be on a stream that makes me bark. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back in his tongue, poked and prod.
Ouch, my tongue.
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. It keeps fucking my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving a food in a bowl of needles could make it difficult easy?
Ejected. If Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount sympathy. This is us, you refer to me.
For forcing us to endure his swollen tongue.
For another moment, Sprinkles here's laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog, I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to be stepped up. Now, describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup topped with French marronju and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful.
However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It is very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ear or something, JTPG Game? I told you it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I realized that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I would go to College of Eating, School for Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you insist, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley and finally can't keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best,
but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and like everyone else.
This isn't that you've heard of me either. If this clash is much taller, I'll be teaching myself.
You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? What begins as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese it becomes something else. He examines closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. But somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow away my 49 dog years of life. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass.
Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl.
They all seem to transcend their reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item.
New menu item is so impressive that even Vanity and Ashley
are drawn back by its
magnificent fragrance.
When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef.
Sprinkles declares that you've passed. Everyone has passed.
There were supposed to be more battles, but come on.
How could there be any battle better than this one?
Now that the school year has completed and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment. To get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve a site.
Oh, whoops.
Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena,
The humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
your dog is in the house! Arr, woo, woo, woo!
You know that Sprinkles the master
Yeah, but also world-renowned.
turntablist? Who could say you can't teach an old dog new tricks? I took off my pop filter by accident. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to
righting the wrongs they all did when they were villains.
For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school bylaws. I was never actually ghost. It was a trick just to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, I'm Spork Monsters no more. From here on, I prefer that everybody refer to my new name.
Party Monster.
Student tries to finish what he has said. Oh, whoops. He ejected. Student walks off.
Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking. And you know she's going to do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could have commanded such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef hat. A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and didn't expect your diploma, so we had to mail it directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And we get a new wing at the school, not to mention in honor of educating the son of the chancellor's chancellery. The music got the dance and by the sound of sparkling electric hissing.
It's Clink who arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I have revealed my true self.
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clink. I am not
from this earth. I am from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time.
Now that I'll learn the ways of your kind, I must return.
Miriam,
will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clink.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird.
Portal opens up and Clink disappears through it.
Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives.
Dang! Pin me against the wall, man.
Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However,
it's not enough
to give him just a bucket. To give them a bucket of chicken.
Chicken.
This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
The end?
No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. JT Plus game, what are you doing sitting all alone?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you'd expect to find in such a lucky person?
Off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk,
a tidy goatee, and a degree from a University of Cooking School Academy of Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and we'll be glad to spend together with you, JT Plush Game.
How sweet. We'll work together and play together.
Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just have to do by myself.
But who will help you run your restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection
but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him?
Will you be able to endorse sharing him with his other love?
Like entrepreneurship? I suppose I can enroll in pastry school.
Oh, my dear JT Plushkin, I'm sure that you'll find a place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side.
The end! We did it! We dated Colonel Sanders!
Oh god, is it gonna play the thing again? It's gonna be super choppy. Yep. Okay.
Okay, good. Well, I want to do.
New game. I want to see if I can just. My dude. I'm just gonna see if I can ignore him. I'm gonna skip through as much text as I can.
Actually, nah, because I just realized I have to do a bunch of stuff. But
That is it. Ah. I love you, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. What a great game.
load game. Look at all this. 10 chapters.
And it's amazing. I hope you all enjoyed. Today is Valentine's Day, and if you
Have a loved one as well. I hope that you all have a good time with them. And if you are alone, fret not. These are for you.
I Love You, Colonel Sanders is free to play on Steam. It is super duper fun. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna go get myself some KFC and enjoy my time alone before I go and have a movie night with my girlfriend.
I will probably be recording a video tomorrow that's actually in person.
Because it has been a while since I've actually done that, like legitimately.
Yes.
Like, I kid you not. It's been so
long. Dismiss. YouTube Studio.
It's been about since November, and this was filmed at September, so technically
Since I suppose it's the short that I made.
but I guess the water tier list was the last one that I made.
Holy cow. Yikes.
Also, Minecraft randomizer video should be coming out soon. I am almost done editing it. I just need to get all the funny effects. So, again, thank you all so much. Okay, good. That was not the live stream. I thought I just crashed it. And also,
We're going to have some fun with these games.
I played FNAF once on my stream. I think it's fair that I do even more of the games. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful and wonderful Valentine's Day.
See you guys later.